Voltaire quotes, "Wisdom for daily life." I may disagree with what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. Common sense is not so common. Judge a man by his questions rather than by his answers. Doubt is an uncomfortable condition, but certainty is a ridiculous one. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. Prejudices are what fools use for reason. To hold a pen is to be at war. It is dangerous to be right in matters where established men are wrong. If God did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him. Man is free at the moment he wishes to be. Those who can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. Every man is guilty of all the good he did not do. Work spares us from three evils: boredom, vice, and need. The secret of being a bore is to tell everything. In general, the art of government consists of taking as much money as possible from one class of citizens to give to another. The instruction we find in books is like fire. We fetch it from our neighbors, kindle it at home, communicate it to others, and it becomes the property of all. It is forbidden to kill, therefore all murderers are punished unless they kill in large numbers and to the sound of trumpets. Man is born to live, not to prepare for life. The best way to be boring is to leave nothing out. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. I have never made but one prayer to God, a very short one. "Oh Lord, make my enemies ridiculous," and God granted it. If you want to know who controls you, look at who you are not allowed to criticize. We are all full of weakness and errors. Let us mutually pardon each other our follies. It is the first law of nature. I die adoring God, loving my friends, not hating my enemies, and detesting superstition. To succeed in the world, it is much more necessary to possess the penetration to discern who is a fool than to discover who is a clever man. The more you read, the more you will know. The more you learn, the more places you will go. Let us read and let us dance. These two amusements will never do any harm to the world. The art of medicine consists in amusing the patient while nature cures the disease. It is not enough to conquer. One must learn to seduce. Originality is nothing but judicious imitation. Love truth and pardon error. The multitude of books is making us ignorant. The only way to comprehend what mathematicians mean by infinity is to contemplate the extent of human stupidity. The superfluous is a very necessary thing. Work banishes those three great evils: boredom, vice, and poverty. Life is thickly sown with thorns, and I know no other remedy than to pass quickly through them. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. It is not love that should be depicted as blind, but self-love. The happiest of all lives is a busy solitude. Faith consists in believing what reason cannot. Fools have a habit of believing that everything written by a famous author is admirable. For my part, I read only to please myself and like only what suits my taste. Perfect is the enemy of good. No problem can withstand the assault of sustained thinking. A witty saying proves nothing. He who has not the spirit of this age has all the misery of it. Each player must accept the cards life deals him or her, but once they are in hand, he or she alone must decide how to play the cards in order to win the game. I advise you to go on living solely to enrage those who are paying your annuities. It is the only pleasure I have left. Our wretched species is so made that those who walk on the well-trodden path always throw stones at those who are showing a new road. Think for yourselves and let others enjoy the privilege to do so too. All is for the best in the best of all possible worlds. God is a comedian playing to an audience too afraid to laugh. The more I see of the world, the more I am dissatisfied with it, and every day confirms my belief of the inconsistency of all human characters, and of the little dependence that can be placed on the appearance of either merit or sins. I know many books which have bored their readers, but I know of none which has done real evil. The greatest consolation in life is to say what one thinks. Superstition sets the whole world in flames. Philosophy quenches them. When it is a question of money, everybody is of the same religion. The mirror is a worthless invention. The only way to truly see yourself is in the reflection of someone else's eyes. I would like to lie at your feet and die in your arms. The first step, my son, which one makes in the world, is the one on which depends the rest of our days. To the living we owe respect, but to the dead we owe only the truth. What is history? The lie that everyone agrees on. The human brain is a complex organ with the wonderful power of enabling man to find reasons for continuing to believe whatever it is that he wants to believe. The more you let yourself be persuaded that everything is going well, the less well everything will go. In all things, success depends on previous preparation, and without such preparation, there is such to be failure. I may be a captain in the Marines, but in philosophy, I am a general. Use, do not abuse. Neither abstinence nor excess ever renders man happy. I have wanted to kill myself 100 times, but somehow I am still in love with life.